Ìwọ kọ́ ló dá mi, ìwọ kọ́ ló bí mi, ìwọ kọ́ ló wò mí dàgbà. Arónípín kú ìyá. Ìwọ kọ́ lọ́lọ́run, ìwọ kọ́ lolúwa. Sọ̀rọ̀ bí Elédùmarè, sọ̀rọ̀ báyẹn o. Dáfídì lọ́jọ́ wọn ni lu Gòláyátì, èmi ò lè gbàgbé. The Borussia why removed, they so for the Borussia why removed, they so for social media. The Borussia why remove go back saints he can't they so for social media. Just in our new good evening, welcome. We are starting 11 on the dot. I'll stop some minutes after 11, some minutes to 11. I have work to do. I have work to do from 11:30 to 3 early hours of the morning. So I'll start so fast. I choose to do this topic in the night because I know our children will be sleeping and we need to look deep. You know, those days when we were growing up, parents will say things like, you tell your parents you want to settle down, you want to marry. They will say things like, go to this compound and go and ask questions. Go and ask questions. Go and ask questions. But you see, lately, nobody asks questions again. Can meet you on Facebook, get married to you, and begin the deal with the brouhaha. The volume is low. Is the volume good? Is the volume good? Can we hear me? Can we hear me now? No sound? Can you hear me? What's happening? Can you hear me? What's happening? Can we hear me? Yes. Can we hear me? It's 11 o'clock. Can we hear me? Yes. Let me get like 10 years. Yes. I can't hear you. Check your own sound. They said yes, they can hear me. I don't want you to joke with tonight's live show. Tonight's live show has caused a whole kindred to wipe off. By the grace of God, I'm a trial doctor. And God has been faithful over the years. Going to 8 years now, there have never been any form of then carry and go reach there, die. Somebody called me from Imo State. She was in the US. She called, Mommy Dom, please, I'm sending money. Go and see my father. He's very down. When I entered and saw the man, I told her, there's no need to treat him. He's gone. Mommy Dom, I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. My father will not die. I just made money. My father will live to testify of the glory of the Lord. I reject it. You can go, ma. Thank you so much. I said, I will not make you waste money. Your father is gone. May his soul rest in peace. I didn't make her to start. All the drug I came with, I brought it back. I never even sell them. All the first thing to rescue him, I came with. I've already told her the amount. I'll give him this one. You promise it. Or I've talked. I rushed there. So I can't drive from my place to Imo State. So they charter Uber. I got there. As soon as I entered the house, I told her, this man is gone. She began the bang. She come against because she just made money. And this is the time she expects her father who have made money to eat. So that your father is gone. 2 days after, she wrote, Mommy Dawn, my father has gone to be with the Lord. So by the grace of God, God has been faithful. Exactly the way it is, we say it. Tonight, I want to talk about inherited causes that is affecting us and affecting our children. I want to bring us back a bit before going deep. Permit me if you can't take it all tonight, because I have a lot of work to do. I have 3 or 4 persons waiting for me. I have a lot of online work to do. Once it's 11:30, I will stop. But once it's that time, they will even start calling my line. People will be disturbing our everything. Please, my mom is down with BP and sugar problem. Please, can you be of help? Victoria, chat me after the live show so that I don't get distracted with this. Is there wound? Just chat me after the live show. A lot of the majority of the problem we are going through today is inherited. Now, before I go deep, I want to share light on these inherited things. Blood. When a pregnant woman is diabetic in nature, there's 70 to 80% that the child that is coming forth will be diabetic, especially when it's a male child. Now, sleeping style. If you're a kind of father or mother who sleeps like this, you will definitely give birth to a child who will take after you in that line. I want you to see how genetic some things can be. If you are the type in the family whereby there's a particular illness that people stay on drugs, or you as a person stay on drugs, if you have 5 children, 1 must take after that genetic. I'm going to go deep. Let me just bring you to a point before I begin to go deep. Now, drug addiction. Go and check. That family, leave that no go there. That there's no brother. He do drug. He do drug. Definitely, we can't hear you. Hey, wala wow. If you can hear me, let me just get a yes, yes, yes. No sound. Let me wait on David. Down! Because they have off this fan. Thank you. Close every window. All these people that their generator is making noise. Close, 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 close. Can you hear me now? If you can hear me, give me a yes. Yes. Don't joke with tonight's topic. This tonight's topic will help you change a lot. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, hit the yes button. Yes, yes, yes. Background noise will be there. You see the whole of this estate, no light. Armed robbers came and carry our transformer. You hear everywhere here the noise. In fact, if back in the apple, then you no go know. So that's why I said they should lock all the whole window. You understand? Yeah, even fast if I'm off it. I need to do me now. I'm wearing light clothes. So can you hear me now? Yes, I'm seeing more of yes. So yes. Let me go over again. I said most families are suffering from inherited problems. Problems from father, mother. Waiting then cause remain. That's what most people are suffering from. Yes, how can I help you? I didn't call you. Good night. Madam, good night. Close my door. Close my door. Okay. The sound is high and low at the same time. Please check your microphone. I'm not using microphone. That thing they pay me. I know they use them. They pay me for ear. Can you hear me now? hear me? Make we don't do can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Don't David, Don't David! Go and bring me down my gramophone. That thing I used to put in my mouth and talk. Check downstairs. Behind you. It's behind me? Yes, it was. We're talking about that one. This thing? No. The one I used to put in my ear. Go and bring. Where can I plug this one? Can I plug this one to a YouTube? They can hear me. Put it on the microphone. Now, good night. I can't hear you. They distract me. If you can't hear me, try and help it, okay? So that we don't spend time. Go, mom. Thank you. Go. I talked about a mother who is diabetic in nature. There's no how you will have 5 children. One must inherit it. I'm bringing us bit by bit. To the main thing. Then I talk about sleeping style. If you're a type that sleeps like this, that sleeps too much, as a person, you will definitely have a child who sleeps too much. I talk about drug addiction. If you are the type who is addicted to drug, no matter how you do it, 1 out of your child will be addicted to drug. Hair color. You will definitely see a child who pick your hair color. There's some family you will enter, and you see 1 or 2 person, all their hair is greyish hair. When them born, they go born 1 pikin where the hair they greenish. I'm bringing you gradually into where we are going. What about eye color? You can see some people now, they will have brown eye, this one, brown, not black. You see some, they will have something like gray. And in that family, you see, when this one marry and has children, 1 or 2 to 3 of the child will have that greenish something. This is how hereditary things goes. How about height? You see a father and a mother. The mother can be short, the father will be tall. Definitely, no matter how you born dwarf, you must born one where could be replicant of either the father that is tall or the mother. What about dimple? That's what they call dimple. No matter how you born full house, you must born the one where get that dimple. Where you get. Same with fingerprint. You get where you go see their hand go short. They're very short. In fact, once you enter the house, once you take note that the short hand, you must born picking. Let's close that door. Okay. You must born picking where get short hand. This is how it has to do with everything that has to do with hereditary. What about teeth? You get family where you go enter. Everybody there, brownish teeth. They have their teeth brown. There's no how you will born. You know, go born waiting get brownish teeth. Now let's come into the spiritual aspect of it. Sorry, I'm rushing because I want to leave by 11:30. Let's come into the spiritual aspect of it that is affecting us. When you are there's family you enter. They will say that family. Now wow, the other one come out to you as he worked for Ghana small. He died. His junior brother died. Their father self died years back. There's some family you will come into. Death. Until one person breaks it, the thing of death will not stop. Let me shock you. I broke marital whatever in my family. Family where I came from. This one will just get belly born. Everybody just be born. Me too, I get belly born. But I stood up. I said I no go agree. I marry. I wear white. When I was marrying, on my wedding day, you need to see my sister. They talk, oh God, I thank you. The thing don't break. It don't break. Oh, the Buddha don't wear white. Somebody don't wear white gown. Oh, for Mama Obola. Oh, how many girls? Almost about 40 girls. The Buddha don't wear white. Oh, nobody even come. People were happy that from the family, one person don't wear white. Because why? Somebody stood up and said no. Of course, from childhood, I've been saying no, it will not end that way. But somehow I fall in. I born. My grandmama born before he married. This one born, na so. But I was the first to be married, wear white, wear wedding gown. Come and see how my sisters were rolling in sound. Oh God, we thank you. My sister don't do wedding. My sister don't do wedding. Even do court wedding. Do I shock you? It didn't last. But you know the joy of it? It has been broken. Shortly after Erika got married, wedding. This one wedding. He went, my sister went on reach 50. Married, wedding. Pia, pia. And so wedding started to come to my family. Few days. When we finish narrating these hereditary causes, I will take you into how we to break them. Sometimes breaking hereditary causes, they're easy. If you know hit your head, then God is with you. Now, what about people where they thief? From family day, waiting they know them from a thief. And this is how the thief start. Their papa start to go for farm to thief yam. Somebody say, hey, see my plant, my plant don't mature. I don't know who thief am. They don't come out on my yam. Ah, God of Mamadia, God of heaven, whoever come out my yam, let it continue in the family. Before you know, it will continue. Now, let me clear something. Even if the person you say, the person you stole his yam does not say it should continue, as long as it's in the blood, definitely you give birth to something that does like you. It keeps going. It keeps going. It keeps going. There's a family you enter into, intelligence rules. Dora Akuyiri. Look at Dora Akuyiri. Look at the husband he married. Dora is no longer alive. The husband is not alive. But the children, go see them. Also Ford, Harvard, KK, this one. The 5 children, I never hear the one where they go say, Bosa. When people want to talk about social media, who they find? Let Dora. All the children are buko. That family na knowledge. There are people like that. Even their dog in their house is very intelligent. So when you know your own, you know how to fight it. You know how to fight it for you not to continue with your children. Let me tell you something. When I talk, I cite myself with example. Lately, if I tell my son, go and watch play, he will dodge me. He will dodge me. Then me, what? My mother used to tell me, go and do it. What they do? If they carry cane, I go dodge. I don't want the one who don't they dodge me now. You know what I'm doing? I'm not using love to win him. Because I know I did it. I did it. My mother go say, go watch us. I go watch her. I don't watch her, I go dodge. I don't go green wash plates. Now my own pikin don't they do am. My pikin don't they do am. Go and watch those plates. Go come out, go. Before I turn, you go leave am. If I follow here, you go follow here. If I follow here, you go follow here. I enter back to my praying word, enter back to my packaging, and begin to restructure gradually. And you notice that parents most times lost it with their children at 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. The child will become something else. Something else, you begin to wonder. They cannot incubate other things that they learn from other people. You begin to wonder where it's coming from. Look well. There are some children now, they're in university schooling. All they do is deceive their parents because they themselves are a bunch of deceits. Bunch of deceits. Mommy, I would have come home yesterday. We had this lecture. Meanwhile, he's not in school, though. He's just living in the school premises. At the end of everything, parents should just discover that they have sent the child to school for 5 years. He wasn't in school. Who they do me? Check it well. Check it well. The deceit started from somewhere. Because lately, you get news of people. Mommy, dog, I don't know where I got it. Somebody's on the way coming from America now. I told her to come back. Let's go to your husband's compound and correct things. The only daughter, they buy, they call them afro hair. Cut them, carry something, they gum. You go gum here. Can't use shaver. That's why they take back hair. This is a very used to clipper. You now use slipper to do it, it will not be small. She will do here. Sit down, they toast woman. A girl. When the woman came, I told the woman that let's check. I told the woman that your own father sleeps with both men during his time. We have to go back to that place and correct things. It's not about telling the child, I will ban you, I will do this, I will do that. How can a girl child of about 18 to 19 years go by afro? They come here, they talk to woman, like they woo woman. You know, it's killing, it's disheartening. So most of these things we battle started from somewhere. Which one this dog is back now? Started from somewhere we least expect. Prostitution. That did not just see that girl. The man come marry him. The man open him shop. You see they do prostitution. It's in the gene. It's genetic. It is genetic. It runs in the blood of somebody who somehow gave birth to him or her. It's in the blood. No matter how you fight it, if you don't fight the root, you will keep fighting. Instead, another one go just they enter. Like 419. Some of our fathers those days collected people's things with force. They will collect your thing with force, even use juju self, follow you. Then you now have the advanced children now. They are now 419. And they don't see it as bad thing. When they rip you off, they're ready to go to court. They're ready to go to court and defend themselves. They don't see it as bad thing because it runs in the family. Welcome, sir. Please send your account number. That money has dropped. It runs in the family. There are people you can't trust money in their hand. Even some of them, they blame themselves. Say, now why I let this money scatter me and Deborah? Eh? Why I let this money scatter? I forgive them to the ground. Yeah, in the beg. Don't go there. So we'll make sure you fight them. After give me cash. He didn't pay into my account. He didn't pay into my account. He didn't give me money. And they will say it. They will mean it. It's coming from somewhere. You even see some parents, they will be hailing their children. Shake me, let me burn you. I forgot who burn you. You went there and did like this? You are the son of your this. Because it runs in the blood, you see them celebrate evil as if it's a good thing. So you can imagine somebody who is coming from a decent background, meeting up with a background of yati. It don't go easy. You continue with the children. A woman told me that she has a child that is about 8 years. What that child does, he will come in, look, take something and run away, put it in the mouth, eat it. When you say, why do you do it? Why are you crying? You shouted at me. She's not seeing the wrong. You must mommy don't want to just say, easy, either you or your husband. One person they pick, one person they do picky out of the two of you. And she don't they do them now. 8 years, nobody taught her. Like as you're sitting down here now, you don't put them in my pocket, come out something. You don't come out things. When you can't catch them with them, you go start to cry. Because it runs in the family. Somebody has it. Is blood given to blood. And most times we don't look that way. When things are deteriorated, we begin to seek for solution. A woman cried. I said, one is coming from America as we speak now. I will pick her at my local airport here. The girl child dresses like a man at 18 years to those women. The only people that have come to do for her are girls. And when the mother talks, she gets angry. She wants to leave the house. She wants to go and live alone. And the woman was like, Mommy, don't Davis, how can my child be after women? After women. Come into the room, you see her with women. The mother gets angry, she gets angry. It's coming from somewhere. And it has to be arrested. And begin to put things in place. There are people that in their own family is failure, marriage, this one, that one, everything they touch. In fact, they even use the failure to describe describe them. And you're going to Deborah house. Which of the Deborah? Oh, one they Paul. That one went to them. There are women, them plenty. When they get children, when they know they marry now. Okay, when you turn like this, go like their compound. After you're not there, their compound. Deborah now, Deborah, the one when sisters them don't born. Sisters just born, they never marry. No, they don't marry there. They don't even pay dowry. And at that compound, that just go straight. It takes one to break it. This thing I'm talking about tonight, some people will be laughing over it, while some will be understanding what happens. Okay, tell him to wait. I'm almost done. I'll stop by 11:30. Do you understand? Sometimes, if you're not careful, when the children begin to display what came from the gene, you lose contact with your children. A lot of parents can't talk to their children again. They are like cat and rats because they have grown up and continue. I know now we are more in an advanced time. The bad people they do it better. There are some people who know that their children does yahoo. That them they even help them go to do house. They don't see it as bad thing. It runs in the blood. It runs in the blood. What about sleeping around? There are some people who there are some children, some girl child, whom them and their mama go they fight over boyfriend. They don't see it as bad thing. It runs in the blood. Mama go they say, who they like the first meet? See, you not be like the first meet? See, now me I like the first meet that day. My mom picking they fight over man. Because they don't see it as bad thing. It runs in the blood. That thing you consider big, that sex thing you are taking so big, they don't see it as bad thing. But you know when it begins to hit you, is when your children begin to display those things. Some people will see that this thing is blue. They will go and testify. I told you when I was talking about blessing, see you that I have a family. Whom 11 is gone. That is where she died. Some parents will wake up and go and testify. Knowing that is a lie, they will go and testify. Wait for them and they go hit and get a O'Brien, Odogu, get la cousin. But Madonna, the lion is here. This they go they brag over evil. Why? Because it's in the blood. It's in the blood. They could go and win that minute, but then we think go cry, go cry. So I'll be stopping at 11:30. Maybe by tomorrow, I will come back and tell us how to begin to deal with some foundation so that our children will get it right. A lot of people's children are gay, lesbians in their houses. A lot of women out there now are lesbians. Lesbians. Their children have taken over it, they can't stand it. You see, it's easy to kill another person, but oh no, they easy to kill. One of the largest things that is affecting us all over now is hereditary hereditary problems. It's really affecting us. It's really affecting us. The more we pray. The single blessing say subside, but within the sub, they sub. Within the sub, they sub. There are some those days they are known as wrestlers. I bet they talk about wrestlers. That's people when they fight, their back don't they touch ground. They say, hey, DK family. They are strong wrestlers, so from A to Z. Their back can't touch ground. When they begin the bond, they go bomb picking when they put it for ground like this. Even as 1 year, when they became big 6 years, 6 years go cry. These things run in the blood. It runs in the blood. If you can't come in court, let me pick another person's call because I will soon go. If you can't come in, please court, let me pick another person's call. People are already waiting for me. I have to go. I'll be back same time tomorrow. I'll talk about solutions. Solutions. You see a child who pick up knife, want to kill the mother. People will hold him. A child will beat up the mother. Some of us, even in our past, some of us have beaten our parents. Your children will do it to you. It's in the blood. And so spoken words. Hey, check your network. I don't know what's wrong. Check it. Check your network, please. I've picked. Check your network. It's in the blood. For your child to get up, pick knife. If they don't hold him, he will stab you. Some children will beat their parents blue black. Why some children can't even look at their parents? Sometimes you wonder, it's not the same parenting and parenting. I even give them better. Check your networks. I think the network is, check your network if you have enough data to join. So it's almost 11:30. I will stop here tonight because I have 1 or 2 persons that seriously need my attention. I will start again 11:30 tomorrow Or if I can, by 5 o'clock in the morning, if I can, if I'm strong, I will. Or if not, 11:30. Check your network, and picking your calls is declining. Helen, I've picked again. Helen, I've picked again. Check your network. I've picked you again. Mommy, please. Now, can I get your... Okay. My phone number 08066406161. It has declined again. Helen, it has declined. Check your network. Can I take 1 or 2 questions before I go? I see I can't really finish this and I cannot rush it again. I'm working tonight. So tomorrow by 11 again, I will come. I really want us to look in, when you go look into these things and begin to correct things, a whole lot to be corrected. I'm telling you, everything no be that my pikin no agree. You to come begin to swear for him. You forgetting a hereditary cause they worry him. Some of you are keeping malice with your parents, and now you're for 15, 16 years keeping malice with you. What are you expecting? It runs in the blood. Those who are givers, you see them, they give and all that. So I will stop here because it's almost 11:30, but I can take 1 or 2 questions before I go. I will take 1 or 2 questions before I go. I don't know what's happening. The calls are declining. Because once we know where it start to beat you, it go dey easy for you to rescue yourself. I say my own pikin don dey dodge me. Shebi I dey dodge to wash plate. Now I can see how painful it is. At 13, sometimes I go over give am food, make it for wash plate. Before I know, you go dodge. If I go here, you go here. If I go here, you go here. I said, if I start to beat her, where I go beat her reach? I began to do some things. I began to correct things. Woke up in the morning, and what happened? I just went to wash plate. I will get pikin wey big like this. We go chop finish, go dey dodge to wash plate wey 5 person take eat. So I will cook and wash. Then what am I raising? If I talk, you go enter kitchen, hold sponge. All those things I did, you go hold sponge. Once I come out, you go dump am. I go just say don't wash plate. When I enter kitchen, you go follow here. When I follow here, you go follow. Sometimes I go pursue him. If I keep doing like this, I will chase him away. I began to do other things. And gradually, God will help. You understand? I don't know why I can't take call. Check your network, unable to pick. Check your network. Check if you have data. Let me pick 1 or 2 calls. 11:30 so that I can go before calls start coming. Check your network. Okay, where's my other phone? You can call on. I will just take 1 or 2 questions. 0809323. What's that number? I've picked now. I just need somebody to ask questions. You don't know whom the question would help. A lot of parents are facing children becoming their enemies. It's really painful, you know. Which one? Where's the number? Oh, if you can't join, cut so that I can pick. I just want to take 1 or 2. What do you call it? Okay. Oh, thank God, somebody has joined. Good evening, welcome, ma. Good evening, welcome, ma. Oh. Okay, you can call on 0809-3234-654. Where's the phone safe? Why they give a number? One time for work, don't reach like this. Not every person they see. I bring it. 080-932-34-654. Just to ask question, we go. God will not make us train children. A woman was crying to me, work in such a company, come out, train only son. Only son. He came out today, he's sleeping men. Doesn't talk to the mother. Packed out of the house. Only son. There's nothing as killing as that. So a child who had good school, good primary school, good secondary school, even go London, go school, come back. Come back and become a medical doctor where you go read. You come back and be 11. People will start calling. Because I start consultation from 11:30 to 3 a.m. 3 a.m. in the morning. So you can ask 1 or 2 questions. I'll go tomorrow. We continue. Our children will be good. Whatsoever it is in the past, we will not suffer it now. You cannot raise a child to a point where you should enjoy dividend. You become an enemy. A woman told me how he has to call somebody to talk to the child. It's painful, very painful. For you to talk to Pikin when you born, you go call person. Ever me pay Don Davis, mo first of all pay Arami Oya. Hey, how go they call my Pikin to beg him to call somebody to talk to her? Because hey, mommy, somebody told us you're not feeling fine. Hey, what's wrong with you? Hey, go ask your doctor now. Pikin will not go get mercy for me. Some family don't have mercy. They will just hold this family over a land, kill. And tomorrow you want to raise somebody who have mercy. It can't raise. You can't raise it. You can't raise it. It's garbage in, garbage out. But you can still correct a whole lot. You can still correct a whole lot. Because right now we are living in the jet age and it's so painful to live like this. Very painful. They want fall from my side. Anytime they want to fall in our area, the network used to be bad. I wanted to take 1 or 2 questions so that 1 or 2 persons would learn. Some people are awake now. They are not awake that they can't eat children. Children with them born don't become bruha. Some children are there, their mother is sick, their father is sick, they can't help. An old man at 60 go, they wash him clothes, the pikin go sit down and carry dreadlock, throw away face. It's from the genetics. It's coming from somewhere. It's coming from somewhere. It's so painful when you are giving your best and your best seems so rubbish. Oh, I'm picking you people's score, but it's not coming in. If you want to call on that number, you can call in. Let me just take 1 or 2 calls before I go. 0809 32 34 654. 0809 32 34 654. May God help us. May God help us. That you raise children finish, no one will you hold. It's painful. It's killing. Because I'm a mother. It's killing. It's killing. No. It's killing. Because when you born can't become your enemy. In your very before, it's killing. If you can't call in, you can ask the question here. I will read. Let me just read 1 or 2 questions and go. I don't finish. I'm coming downstairs now. Okay, somebody is calling in. Hello, good evening, ma, sir. So this is the caller. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, welcome, ma.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. Can you hear me clearly, ma?
Yes, I can hear you, ma.
Okay. I had to stay awake for this particular topic that you wanted to give. And the instances you're giving is, I don't know. Okay, let me give you an example. Let me use myself as an example. I grew up in a very loving home. My mom, everybody. My mom started to grow old, and I started noticing some traits that she had when we were growing up, but it became worse while she was growing up, you know.
Okay.
So I discovered that she became aggressive. There's nothing you do for her that is so good, you know. And, you know, the way she brought us up in peace and unity, harmony, it was in us. But because of this, her attitude, over the years, I just noticed that everybody just left her gradually on her, not leaving her as a wickedness. Everybody just, you know, it's just
ma'am, please hold on. The number is 080 932 080 932 34654. 080 932 34654. Please help me type it and send. We are going downstairs now. Madam, go ahead, ma.
Okay, ma. So I just noticed that every one of us started to give her space gradually. every one of us started to give her her space gradually, not as a matter of wickedness. We do all our applications, but it is not the way that I want it to be. I had a vision of a family where everybody would sit down, you know, everybody would be happy, everybody would. But gradually, like I said, everybody just, you know, there's this gap. There's this gap. So one day I sat down and thought that, okay, how can this woman bring us up in love and harmony? And all of a sudden, she's growing old, and you know she's almost left to herself because she became angry, because there's nothing you do to her that is good. At the point, it was even one of the therapists that told us that we had to give her space to herself. So I'm thinking, is this natural? Is it okay? Because it baffles me. If I have to beg my mom to come to my house, like it's beg. The last time we bought her travel tickets just to go to my sister's house, you know, and have fun, meet her grandchildren. She declined, like she did not want to go. That plane ticket wasted. But we still made effort and made sure that she went there. It's the same thing. She doesn't want to go to anybody's house. I don't know. It's not natural to me. That's why I'm calling to ask, is it reasonable? Because if I look back, I don't think I've seen traces of these things in our family. I don't know.
Sister, what's the name of grandma?
Ma, what did you say, ma?
What is the name of grandma?
Her name is Rosaline.
Who?
Rosaline.
That's not only her name now. She has a surname. Oh yeah? Okay. Okay. This one is not hereditary. This one that is doing her now is not hereditary. If it's hereditary, it should have started long ago. This one now is somebody is somewhere. You know, this world we live in is funny. Somebody is somewhere like, why are you having it so good? Let me put trouble in you. Somebody is somewhere gingering the whole thing. Somebody is somewhere gingering the whole thing. It's not hereditary. It's not hereditary, ma. Yes. All right, ma.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, ma. Just keep praying. I can share you some prayers to do. You see she will come around. Thank you, ma.
Yes, ma.
Bye. Yes.
Yes, you.
Guys, I have to go because I have started work already. I'll see us tomorrow by 11 because I still want to go deep into these things. Once you catch this thing clearly, some bad things will stop. You begin to correct the ones we don't day down. You see that you have a peaceful tomorrow. To me, you have to have a lovely children that have children who won't get money when they go give me. Some parents can't eat their okay, me chill them. Okay, thank you so very much, guys. I have to go. My work has started. See you tomorrow by 11:30. Bye for now. Thank you. Okay.